My fiancé is so much worse than I could have ever imagined. Throwaway account because my fiancé follows me on my other account. So me, F, 29, and fiancé, M, 33, have been together for almost 5 years now. I wouldn't say it's been smooth sailing, with my mental health problems and his familial and financial issues, but throughout it all, he's been my rock. He's been kind to me, helped me out of very dark places, and in turn he's told me that I've been the same for him. It's why we're engaged. I actually proposed to him because we balanced each other out and made each other's lives better. At least, that's what I thought. Yesterday, I received a message from an account I didn't recognize on my Instagram, confirming my identity and asking if I am still dating my fiancé. I replied that, yes, that was me, and yes, I was still dating him and he was actually my fiancé now. I was left on read by the account, so I checked who it was to see if I recognized her, but I didn't. I didn't think too much of it, and decided to go to bed. This morning, I woke up to a paragraphs-long message from this woman explaining why she was messaging me. Apparently, she used to date my fiancé, pretty much right before he and I got together. They were together for around 3, nearly 4 years, and apparently they were 3 years of hell for her. She recounted multiple accounts of abuse from my fiancé: physical, emotional, sexual, financial, you name it. Basically the most stereotypical abuse someone can perpetrate or experience. She told me she had seen me recommended to her through Instagram and saw him in my profile picture and was worried about me. She was basically telling me all this stuff about how she was here for me if I needed a way out and she knew how he could be. Needless to say, I was completely shocked. I assumed that it was a prank or somebody that wanted to break us up, not only because this was completely out of character for him, but also because he has told me before that I was his first serious partner. I knew he'd had partners, but nothing so serious as 3 years long. So my first thought was that this was maybe a spiteful ex or something. I didn't want to come right out and accuse her, though, so I just replied and told her that my fiancé had never acted that way to me and this is the first I'd heard of him behaving abusively towards anyone. She told me in response that she could prove it, as she'd been intending to take him to court but couldn't afford the lawyer, so had been gathering evidence, and sent me both pictures of them together where they're clearly dating, as well as pictures of bruises and even an audio recording of him yelling at her. It was definitely his voice in the recording, and it sent a chill down my spine because he was angrier than I have ever heard him. I looked back through her account to see if it was fake, but the posts seemed to go back years, and on top of that, she has photos of her with my fiancé's friends, none with my fiancé, but I'm guessing she would have deleted them after they broke up, which proves that she was at least in his friend group. I don't want to believe it, but I have no clue why someone would go to such lengths to fake this. I don't know what to do or who to believe. My fiancé is sleeping next to me as I write this, and I don't know what to do tomorrow, if I confront him or leave in the night or just let things go on. This relationship has been my entire life, my entire world for 5 years. We're about to go away on an anniversary trip together. I don't want to let all this go if he's never hurt me, but I also know that I could never spend the rest of my life with somebody who is capable of hurting someone in that way. I'm just so confused, I have no clue what to do. It feels like my world is collapsing around me.